Good morning. I don't have any toast today, but I do have some tasty coffee. It is about 6:15 in the morning, and I'm getting ready to head out to my workshop. We are going to be working on the bagpipes today, and I gotta, in between that, do some work on an acoustic guitar bridge. Easy stuff, just a re-gluing, and then some finish repairs. So I'll be in. If I'm doing finish repairs, I cannot work on the bagpipes in the same area because there may be dust. So I'll carefully get everything clean. And what I will be able to do then is be coming in and we'll do some more videos today. So we'll go over some new cards I'm expecting in the mail. Well, they're not new. I have some of them. And we're going to talk about some stuff we're going to be buying. But on this video, I got a lot of emails at lizardsofthetoast@yahoo.com, which I check about once a week. So lizardsofthetoast@yahoo.com. And people ask me, did you quit Kaalia? Did you and Kaalia break up? And we did. I did. I chopped up Kaalia, and I gave my woman a bunch of wonderful red cards that were in Kaalia, like Ragavan and Dockside, for her deck, which they may have been better suited in Kaalia, but she enjoys them and it makes the deck pretty good. But yes, I did. And why did I do this? Why did I quit Kaalia? Well, I got to be like, the way you'd win when you do her win condition was had like a certain cruelty to it, to where like me as the controller of the Kaalia, I knew that when I started this dead cat dance with her, or any of her lines as we've gone over, I'm assuming anybody watching this has watched my Kaalia deck tech videos. So when I'd go over this line, people in my play group would be like, here we go. And then people that hadn't played against me would be like, I'm like, oh, did you just counter? Oh, you countered my creature, you destroyed something. Okay, well, this is still gonna happen. Or I've silenced, and just goes around. And basically, like, this kind of dig through the deck, like, and so much, like these 6-minute turns were just like, no, it's gotta stop. So what I've done is I'm really upgrading Selvala, and I'm working on the Schrodinger's Razzacats, which I'm loving. Schrodinger's Razzacats. I'm going to do a video today about Schrodinger's Razzacats, just talking about why I think people in Modern would love that deck, because it plays like a big fat Modern deck, really. Not the best deck in the world. You could definitely go better routes with wanting to play something that's like a Modern deck. But it's very fun, and the win is very like simple, very satisfying. But my Selvala Heart of the Wilds is, I'm going like full competitive, all in. That's going to be my baby, my go-to. I love the win condition. It's unique to me. Like these X cost creatures they can do infect damage. They can become huge, and I'll have trample. That's the condition I like. I think like the Kaalia, I played her for years, loved it, but it was time to move on. And I'm not going to miss Kaalia anymore. She's won a lot of games for me. She's lost a lot of games for me, too. We had some good times together, but I was happy to pass her along, because if you watch, there's a Playing with Power MTG. It was just on there, and I watched it, and I told my wife, I watched this video on Playing with Power, and this was just as I was like breaking up Kaalia, and I was like, man, they had a bad Kaalia kind of similar to mine on there, and the win condition, I said, this 7-minute like epic turn. It's Playing with Power MTG. You'll see like it's Kaalia the Vast. It's one of their most recent ones. And she's like, oh, do you still want to break it up after seeing that? And I said, absolutely, I want to break it up. It sealed the deal for me, in fact. See, at least Selvala, like, with Selvala, it's not like it's all in with this huge turn. Like, yes, you draw a lot of your deck and kind of poop out on the board everything and push at everybody, but it happens, you know what I mean? And it's counterable. Like, people can survive it, and then you can come back from having your big sweep to come in with another sweep if need be. To me, like Kaalia was so just that searching through the deck and searching through the deck. Oh my goodness, I got so tired of it. And then when that line would happen, like, okay, here comes our win condition. That's why I like almost like would avoid certain win conditions in Kaalia because I got so irritated by this. Okay, here we go. And I'm like, man, I don't think my opponents are enjoying this very much. And I think Kaalia like got some play groups where I was like, we don't want the big Richard coming over with that Kaalia anymore. So I think like the Razakat deck is gonna be fun for like a casual deck because I'm gonna really like keep that like budgeted. And unfortunately too, when it comes to Commander in general, as much as I've been enjoying Modern, I'm gonna like use my little area I live in here, my place in the community, as it were, to try to create like modern leagues. So I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna put some flyers up at my LGS to try to get like modern leagues going here because it's so fun and Commander is so expensive. Like I started these videos showing like budget cedh, like how to win competitively, how to go to your local game store and play with power. And do it in a way where you're not using lion's eye diamonds and stuff because I know me like similarly I guess this will be for another video, but I'll save that one. We'll do another one. But this is basically it. Like I wouldn't expect I'm gonna do commander card tech on this, but I'm not gonna be making too many more decks. I have maybe one or two more decks we're gonna work through that I've had in the works, but at the expense of it, it's a very expensive, and I don't feel good about like at this juncture. I mean, unless something's gonna happen. I mean, I even noticed in cedh like why I've gone like with Selvala and this Razakats thing is like you guys see my videos. I act kooky and funny and stuff, but really like I'd say I'm like a rather serious person. But that being said, I don't feel like I can like budget do what I was doing before. And I don't like to, like, if I was paying to go into tournaments, I know exactly what modern deck I'd play. If I was like, okay, I'm paying like hundreds of dollars to go to these events, I know exactly what I'd do. And it's not that much different than the emo bug, the emo gruel infect. It's that, but just like optimize the heck out of that and kind of make it less like little funny clunky. But when I say a little less funny clunky, I mean, there's maybe a few cards or like a sideboard I'd like to build rather. Like I would like to have like a way to like tweak it over to like push it towards like Gruul Storm with a little infect rather than now it's like Storm with a lot of infect. But I'm interested in that. And again, like I always like I'm a total fan of this channel, that MTG Deckmasters. I love the videos. This like very like low technology top down, really smooth transitions between like showing screens and stuff. And like I don't have like a computer, I have a fake, it's like a Chromebook with a keyboard on it. But I would like to get one so I can do those kind of things. But that's gonna be like what we're gonna be focusing on, is getting a computer so we can do some fun like effects and stuff. Like me, I promise never to exploit like strange effects on a computer. But yeah, we should probably be getting out there pretty soon here. But I'm gonna make another video where I want to talk about the academic. I have some interesting things I'd like to say about the academic. So we'll get into that, but yeah, I've broken up with Kaalia, and it was amicable. And guess what? The Razaketh the demon decided to stay around the house anyways. Thought he'd follow Kaalia away. But thanks for joining me, and I guess that answers the question. It's early morning, we're enjoying our coffee, and we'll make another video after this about deck cases and deck boxes. But it's not going to be like what you think, and I'm not going to show what deck boxes I use, because you guys probably have seen a few of them, but Anyways, thank you, and wish me luck on that finishing job because I got to get my place spotless before I go out there. And oh my goodness, I'm like right in the middle of cutting wood still. So suck it all up out there and get a little sheeted area and fix that bridge, get that finish done, and yeah, I'm gonna push stop and be right back here in 2 seconds. So watch this.